All right, hello third grade. Today we're going to be doing a watercolor wash and then also a wet on wet watercolor technique. Here's some examples of what we're going to be making. So we're either going to use warm or cool colors to create the background, and then the opposite, so this background has cool colors, then it has warm colored trees. So to do that, you're going to have one large piece of paper. You're going to decide if you want cool colors or warm colors, and then we're going to have three smaller pieces of paper that will become the trees, and you'll use the opposite. So for my background, I'm going to use the cool colors, so blues, purples, and blacks. And you're going to paint your whole entire page. I might not do my entire page for the sake of time. So I'm going to start with the darkest out of these. So that's going to be purple. If you didn't want purple in yours, then you would just start with your darkest color, blue. So I'm starting with that dark color, and I really want a lot of color in the brush, not a lot of water. So I am really going to dig down in there and get a nice dark start. Then I'm going to dip in my water just barely, okay? And then with what I have left on my brush, I'm going to do 2 or 3 more lines. And I'm going to dip in the water again. This is called a wash. So a little bit of my paint came off. And I'm going to do another 1 or 2 lines. And then I'm going to kind of rinse the brush and just really kind of drag that out. So it went to a really light purple. So it went from dark to light purple. Now I'm going to pick my next color. I'm going to do some blue. I can overlap this a little bit if I wanted to. My paper's curling up, but that's okay. I'm going to kind of hold it up real quick anyway. Don't curl up. All right. Oh no. All right, that's okay. I made a mistake. You might too, because I was trying to hold my paper down, and I'm just going to go back over it because I don't want those fingerprints in there, so I'm going to go back over it. I'm probably going to have to find some paper that doesn't curl up so much while we're painting it, so you don't have the same problem. Alright, so then the same thing with the turquoise. So a couple rows, and it's getting lighter. Dip in the water, drag some of that extra water off, and then continue. And it's getting to be a lighter blue and a lighter blue. Oh, whoops, just rinse it off now. And then almost clear, right? Now, if I would have done a medium blue there, then I could switch to light blue, but I am going to switch to green now, so it's actually going to kind of look like the ground. It doesn't matter if you don't have green in yours, but since I'm using cool colors anyway, this is kind of going to be the ground. And so the same thing where I really want a lot of paint. Not a whole lot of water, but a lot of paint saturated on my brush. The brush is a little big. And then I'm going to get it to be lighter, a little bit lighter, dip in the water, drag, give a line there, maybe 2, it's getting a little lighter. Now I'm going to actually switch to the lighter color green. And I'm just going to keep going with this one with what I have on my brush. And if I need to, I'm just going to dip back into the water. And that's fine. So like I said, if you were using warm colors, obviously you wouldn't have green at the bottom. Even if you're using cool colors, it's okay if you don't get all the way to green. Okay, so that's the background watercolor wash. Let's stop right there for that part. So you could hit stop.